Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, who do real well. Has been pushing this word for 30 plus years diligently and in truth, and still pushing. And I want to say shalom to all you Akim across the four winds that's pushing this truth. Okay, the the true doctrine, right? The good news to the elect, okay, and the condemnation to 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the heathens. All right, so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right. Just want to go into Romans 8. You know, our head here at the head of our camp here at GMS Wisconsin, brother Atazawam, let us know to read Romans 8. You know, just to meditate on what the Spirit is talking about right now. You know, with the conversations amongst the brotherhood. You know, so I went into Romans 8, and that's what actually inspired this video. And this exhortation slash lesson will be called the flesh. It's like a flesh versus spirit. Okay, all right, flesh versus spirit. All right. And you got to understand, Akim, you know, in this in this time and age, you know, in this time, in these latter times that we're living in, you know, you have to be in the spirit. You know, you have to be in the spirit. You know, and your woman is not going to help you with that. You know, because women are not in the spirit. You know, yeah, I mean, you have some women, I guess, out there that are preserved to be a part of the elect. You know. So like, not I guess, but you know, like the scriptures say, you know, there are a few women, you know, but a majority of our women, you know, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Indians, all right, Mexicans, Cubans, Haitians, etc. Okay, the 12 tribes, all right. You women, you see, are not in the spirit, man, all right. So I'm talking to you, Akim, all right, you hopeful elect, all right. Stay in the spirit, you see. Stay in the spirit and stay out of the flesh. All right. One of the ways that we have to come out of the world, as the scriptures, tell us to do. Okay, the Lord told us in the scriptures to come out of the world. All right, and one of those ways is to come out of your flesh, man. You know, scriptures also tell us that this flesh is the chains of darkness, man. All right, those fallen angels were, the Israelites. All right, Salaki. You know, and we fell from our grace. You see, we had so-called extraterrestrial, or whatever you know bodies that couldn't be pierced, or tempted by Satan. You see, and because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you see, now we fell into these bodies, all right, these chains of darkness, all right. So my point is, it's going to be hard, it's going to be a hard fight, you see, but it's going to be a fight worth fighting, you see, if you make it to the end, okay, if you endure into the end, all right. And a part of that endurance is fighting your flesh, man, all right, rejecting your flesh, cutting off your flesh, man, all right, not literally cutting your flesh, all right, but not being submissive to your flesh, man. Your flesh might want you, your flesh might tell you to go, sleep with another man's woman, or, eat some pork because you're hungry, or, smoke, you know, or, anything, man, that's against the laws, statutes, and commandments that we are still to follow to this day, all right? You're going to cut that off, you see? You're gonna reject your flesh in that manner, you see? But I wanted to go into Romans 8. Enough talking. Let's let the scriptures talk. This is Romans chapter 8, and I'll start at verse 1. It says, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Yahushua Hamashiach. Okay, and us brothers, being of the hopeful elect, we are in Yahushua Hamashiach. Okay, the elect period is in Yahushua Hamashiach, man. All right. and it says, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. You see? So we're supposed to walk after the flesh. Ooh. We're supposed to walk after the spirit, you see, and not the flesh, man. All right. Verse 2, it says, for the law of the spirit, for the law of the spirit of life in Yahushua Hamashiach have made me free from the law. Have made me free from the law of sin and death. Okay, because what's the whole point of the law anyway? Okay, our people were sinning, right? And what's the wages of sin? Death, all right? You see, as it says in the scriptures, you see. So like it slips my mind. Lord willing, I put it inside of the description box. Okay, all right. But the wages of sin is death, man. All right. And what were the children of Israel doing, man? When around the time of the Lord brought us out of Egypt, man. You know, we were sinning, man. You know, so the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, man, to follow, man. All right. We didn't follow them, man. So it brought death to us, man, you know, as a nation, man. All right. But right now, you see, we are to follow the spirit and stay in the spirit, man. Stay away from the flesh, man. Reject your flesh, man. You see, as Yahushua did. Okay. And it says, verse 3, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, Yahweh sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh. See? So the Lord Yahweh sent his son, right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right? His real name is Yahushua, man, all right? He delivers, all right? He sent him down here, you see, to be that ultimate example, man, all right? And to ultimately do away with the sacrificial law, you know, because he was our ultimate sacrifice, man, all right? So you are to reject and sacrifice your flesh as well, man, all right? It says, Yahweh sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh. Okay, Yahweh condemned sin in the flesh, man. All right, he came down in the likeness of what we are right now. You see, in the flesh, right, walking in hell. You see. Right, hell being a condition because we're still in captivity under the so-called white man, all right, which is Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, all right. That's the name that the Lord gave him, all right. So that's what we call him, all right. But you know, he came down, you see, in the same flesh that we're in, and he walked, you see, in hell, you see, and amongst 2/3 of our wicked people, man, all right. But guess what? He didn't submit to his flesh, man. He rejected his flesh, you see. So like the scriptures say, he condemned his flesh, man. All right. So if he can do it, why can't we do it, man? You see, we can do it, Akim. You see, and that's the whole point, man. And the elect will do it. You see, because Salaki, I want to throw this point in there, because if you can't reject your flesh now, then guess what? You're gonna take the chip, man. You're gonna take the mark of the beast, man. You see. You're gonna see your kids and your woman or whoever, your mom or your dad or your brother, sister, whatever, getting hemmed up, man, and you're gonna submit to your flesh, man. Okay. I'll take the chip here. No, man. The elect is not going to submit to their flesh, man. The elect is gonna continue to strengthen their spirit, you see, and weaken their flesh. All right. Let's see, verse 4. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. You see? So Akim, we are to not walk after the flesh, man. All right? We are to walk after the spirit. You see? What are some examples of walking after the spirit? All right? Seeking the Lord 10 times harder. Okay? Like the scriptures tell us. You see? Praying, fasting. You see? Studying. All right, get into these books, man. So you get into this book, man. All right, you see, get into secular history, man. Understand the history of the scriptures. You see, Us brothers, you see us, I don't care what level we're at, man. All right. I see brothers always studying, man. You see? Trying to get closer to the Most High Yahweh. You see? Staying away from women. You see? You want to pop, pop them or whatever. But, I'm talking about, cuffing these women, man. All right. Being up under them all the time, man. I used to be that guy. You see? I came into this truth married. You see? Married to, my woman. You see? But guess what, man? I cut her off, man. Rejected her, man. I'm married to the Most High Yahweh, man. All right. And I'm preparing myself, like the scriptures say, man, for that wedding to come, man. All right, that wedding, because the Lord put the Israelites in the likeness of a woman. Okay, and we have to get ready for that ultimate wedding. All right, you see, so that we can be married back to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, again. Okay, you see, and only the elect is going to do that, man. All right. And a part of preparing yourself for that marriage is fighting your flesh, man. All right, and strengthening your spirit. All right. Actually, I want to get a precept. So like, yeah, I can got a precept. Because what did Yahweh Shai say about the flesh, man? All right. This is the book of Saint John. All right, chapter we're in? Chapter 6. Salakia. Chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. Okay? So like it had an itch. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. Okay? The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. All right? You see? These words in these scriptures, man, because Yahweh Shai said he came in the volume of the book, man. All right. So these words, you see, and that's why the scriptures also say, "Blessed is he that readeth." All right. But these scriptures are the words of Yahweh Shai, man, Hamashiach. You see, this is life, man. All right. That's why you see so many people, man, at a record high number, man, that are Christians. But guess what? They all reject this. They all reject the Lord's word, man. They all reject the Lord's word, man. They live literally by one page, man. One page full of scriptures, man, out of the entire book, man. All right, and I have the entire book, man. You see that? The 1611, man. All right, King James version, man. All right, this has the apocrypha in it and everything, man. All right. The Lord said He came in the volume of the book, man. All right, and if you're not submitting to the entire book, man, all right, then I don't know what to tell you, man. All right. But, hey, man, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. All right. But we are to profit off of the words of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. All right. Every word, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get another precept. So like y'all can bear with me. I'm going to 1 Timothy's. All right. 1 Timothy's chapter 3, verse 5. It says, "For if a man know not," matter of fact. So like, let me start at verse 4. This is the book of 1 Timothy's chapter 3, verse 4 and 5. "One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity." Okay, and that's basically speaking on having your house in order. You see, having your house meaning your family in order. You see, which I can that's unless your children are really young, and your woman is trying to get in order or whatever, you're not really gonna have your house in order. Just like the apostles say, you're better off just getting your own space. You see, and dealing with your house, so to speak. Your woman and your children or whatever. You see, with a long wooden spoon. As they used to say back in the day, man. You see. Because, you know, most households are not going to get in order, man. Trust me, man. I know most households are not going to get in order. And I know you, I can know exactly what I mean. You see? Verse 5 is the point. It says, for if any man, so like, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, all right? And this can be, double fold, you see? So like, if I said that wrong, but this can be speaking about, your actual house, your family, you know and your body, man. You see, your temple, your house, you see. And you have to rule your house, man. All right, you have to rule your body, your flesh, you see.